guys, welcome back to the Daily Dreamer. Oh my gosh, I don't know about for you, but I know time has been speeding up for me. And before I know it, the day gets away and I don't get a chance to give you my dreams and share these things with you. But let me tell you, I'm trying to do this before the rest of the household wakes up. So let's just get down to it, okay? So I've been having these crazy dreams. Last night I had one, and when I woke up, if you will, I was greeted by Hermes. And he was putting his shoes on, and he said, "Let's go." So I flew with him, and we were in the air, and I see the kites flying. So I look down below, and I see people frolicking, and they're enjoying themselves. And then as we soar, I see clouds start to appear, and these clouds are looking like they're more and more storm clouds, if you will. Bear with me. I just woke up, just got out of the shower. So I'm kind of still foggy. Anyways, so we are soaring. I see the clouds are coming in. There's a storm. Next thing I know, I look down and I see my friend who is now caught up in this tornado. And he's just being thrown around. I mean, it's just in, out, this, that, whipped around. He had to have been hurting. Anyways, so I start yelling down to him and he starts yelling up for help. Well, we are so far apart because I'm above, then the clouds and then the tornado. He can't hear me, and I can't hear him. So at one point, I happen to look over to get assistance from Hermes, but he's gone. So now I'm just flying by myself. And I'm like, oh, how do I help him? Well, the tornado at one point got so large that it seemed to have come and brushed by me to a point where we had like a connection. So I yell down to my friend, "Let the wind be your breath. Let the wind be your breath." And as we continue, the tornado goes this way, I go this way. I don't know that he heard me. I don't know. But all I could remember saying to him was, use the energy, use the breath. I don't know if it worked for him or not because at that point I was whisked back to consciousness. So, wow, what a dream, right? Okay, guys, so what happens? I wake up, go into a meditative state to get an answer as to what these dreams may mean. And what did I come up with today, folks? Well, it dawned on me. All right, how many times, wait a minute. I'm sorry, I need to get some coffee in me. How many times have I told you guys to take 5 minutes a day and sit with yourselves, right? On your thoughts. I don't know, like every other video. No, every video, let's say that. But then it dawned on me that maybe most of us don't know how to do that. Those of us that are wanting to actually change our energy frequencies, raise them to the energy that is being received currently, we don't know how to sit and empty our thoughts. We have been programmed for so long and in our minds to be busy that none of us really know how to sit and just empty the thoughts. And we all know what meditation is. And if you're anything like me, in the very beginning, when I started meditating, I epically failed. Okay? There was no way 5 minutes was going to cover the fact that I needed to empty my thoughts. That wasn't happening. And so it dawned on me that maybe when you sit, even for 30 seconds, you can't just not think, because we've been programmed to do everything but empty the thoughts. We've been programmed to be busy. So then through the dream, use the wind for your breath. Let's harness that energy. Let's start doing breathing techniques. Folks, it's really important that if you're really wanting to try to have a starting place, a starting point for you to change yourself and your thoughts and go on that inner journey that is going to bring you to depths and heights of, God knows what. Before you open that Pandora's box, you got to fortify what's out here. You got to be able to mentally handle it. And if you can't handle the negative situations that are going on out there, there is no way you are going to be able to go on an inner journey and handle what you have to deal with in here to self-heal. So how do we start? Where do we start? If we can't empty our minds, let's start here. A breathing technique for when you get in those stressful situations. You can YouTube all kinds of different meditations for breathing. But that is the key, the starting point of where you want to be. When you find yourself in this situation, a stressful situation, a negative situation, where you are called to react to that angry driver or that guy that got your order wrong. In times of reaction, instead of reacting, take a moment and take a breath. Breathe in. And not just breathe in, but from your belly, guys. Bring in the air and exhale. By doing so, guess what you're doing? You are actually opening your third eye. You're raising your kundalini. When you meditate with your breath, you are actually being able to raise your vibration and push out the negative frequencies that are going through you. It is a starting point for you to be able to start your meditation, your journey. It's calming you instead of getting you spun up like they want you to do. Take a moment. Be in the now. Don't just react. Okay? Take a deep breath in and then push it out. Guys, this is actually a very important spiritual key for you if you are wanting to start this journey, because folks, things are spinning up, and if you are continuously not wanting to clear your mental strife and move on for something positive, then all of those negative frequencies that you are just allowing to come your way, they are going to keep spinning up for you. You are only going to find yourself having all of those negative energies and frequencies and situations come your way and your way only, because you are not being aware. So, folks, this is a very important time right now. We are at the end of a decade. 2020 is right around the corner. You got a full moon going on at 12:12, reaching its peak at 12:12 a.m., okay? Going then into 12:13, then a solstice. So there's all kinds of energy work going on. Whether you are awake, aware, or not, even if you choose not to be, that's fine. That's for you to deal with. But folks, if you do find yourself stressed out, instead of reacting, just take a moment and take a breath, because it will change. It will change you. It will change your vibrations without you even knowing it. And that in itself is like a really good starting point, I think, for you to start fortifying your mental well-being so that you can eventually, maybe hopefully, go and take that inner journey inwards. Folks, we have to be able to heal ourselves and strengthen our spiritual beings, okay? It is vitally important for us. When we have emotional trauma blocking us, it blocks all of our energies. So we can't see anymore because we're just constantly being berated by low energies and situations. And when everything is blocked here, you cannot even fathom the good energy and manifestations that you could possibly be living in your life, because you're just too caught up. And ultimately, all that's going to do is just perpetuate a loop cycle of repeat mode, your karmic cycle over and over and over. So when you find that, oh my God, I just need a break, or oh my God, things are just spinning up for me every single day, I can't take it. Guys, you got to make a different choice. There are always different choices in your life. Get up today and make a different choice, something you would never do. See where it takes you. It might take you in that better, positive mood. It might take you in a better, positive pathway. It might open another door for you. Guys, you got to crawl before you can walk. And how do you do that? You do it definitely by taking a moment and taking a breath. A breath. Let the wind be your breath, and it will take you where it needs to take you. Folks, if you want better days, if you want better manifestations, if you want to end the turmoil that is going on up here, you got to be able to strengthen it. So, relax, be in the now, take a moment, take a breath, in and out and see what happens for you today. I bet you good things. Anyways, folks, thanks so much for joining me for the Daily Dreamer. It's time to go wake them all up now. Many blessings, folks.